Hi everyone. So today's topic is a little on mindset, and really taking this time to really find what it is that makes you so excited to get up in the morning, and go after something that you are truthfully, flat out hungry for. Like the things that you truly want and desire for your life. I believe a lot of people don't ever achieve the success they want is because they play the victim role. They self-sabotage their own life and they play a victim and they give themselves a good excuse on why they can't reach that certain goal. And they keep giving themselves excuses after excuses after excuses, and then 1 to 2 years go by and they realize they haven't accomplished literally anything. So what I want to make this video about is to help you guys figure out that burning desire that you have within yourself and how setting goals is so utterly important when it comes to achieving massive success. So, to start off, if you have an excuse on, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, I have a kid, I have this, you don't understand my lifestyle, Sarah. Just for the FYI, I can guarantee I can find someone with your problem and always figured it out. Always, hands down. So make your excuse become your why. If you don't have enough money, that should be number one, your fuel, your motivation to go earn more money and find different ways to be able to grow your money. If you have a child, that should be your number one why, on to work harder and give it your every little bit of effort every single day, showing up to yourself. And number three, if I don't have time, that's a huge factor that you should probably do something different. So in order for you to have more time in your life to do the things that you love doing, because of course the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting for different results, right? When I first got started and working for myself, I did give myself that excuse. I came home, I literally worked like 5 different jobs. If it wasn't one job, it was the other. I was working like 60 to 70 hours a week, but I knew what I wanted. And I knew if I did not work hard right now during this year of my come up and wanting to work for myself, I'm gonna have to do things that I'm not comfortable doing. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a lot of different things for me to come up. I'm gonna have to delete a lot of different people in my life, a lot of different things that I'm doing in my life that aren't leveling me up. I would literally stay up to 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning working on my part-time fortune, right? Just like Jim Rohn says, you work full-time at your part-time job and part-time on your fortune, where eventually your fortune will take over all your little part-time hustles, right? So don't give yourself that excuse that you don't have time, because I literally know thousands of people that have had the same exact excuse that you had and figured it out. You can make time, right? You can make time. Stop watching the TV, stop watching the Kardashians. Do things that are going to help you level up in every area of your life. Now, the one thing I want to talk about is the truth will set you free. And the truth with a lot of people is that they are not in control of their own destiny, right? And they aren't giving all that they have. They're not waking up in the morning and telling themselves, like, I am going to give every little bit of effort that I have. And there's things that people want to do, but they don't really have the courage to go out and do those things. And the best advice is stop cheating yourself. I've been there before where I let my self-doubt take over my life, and then I get so mad at myself that I didn't make the decision to just go out and do it, because then I'm living my life in regret. And obviously we don't want to live our life in regret. So the best thing is just that, I learned this from one of my mentors, decide, cut off. Side means to cut off, right? And basically what you want to do is decide to cut off anything that is holding you back in your life, okay? Now, number two, you have to become so hungry with what you want Spend more time with yourself. Take this time to figure out who you are and what you value and what you really want out of your life. You literally owe it to yourself. And now we never know our greatness because we become so sidetracked with secondary activity, and we start spreading ourselves way too thin. Decide to take some time to actually work on yourself. This is like my one-time favorite quote, and my mom used to say this when I was little, but like, you are the star of your own show. You are the director to your own TV show. You are the director. You are writing the script to your own story and your own movie. You determine, you decide if your life is going to be a hit or it's going to be an absolute flat out disaster, or an absolute flop, right? Find out what it is that you want. Empower yourself right now and stand up for yourself. You gotta stop pretending like you have 1,000 years to live. If you guys are my age, around, let's say, 18 to 30 years old, now's the time to go in and give yourself full out massive action. And like I said before, this is the time to create who you want to become. This is the time to step outside of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is your broke zone. It's the devil inside of you. So say this right now: where I am, I'm going to do the best I can with what I got. All right. And because no matter what, that is an expression of who I am and what I'm about. I show up every single day and I deserve that, right? Now, the second thing is, if you get in the habit of being mediocre, being average, and half-assing everything that you're due, it's going to be a direct correlation when it comes to your success. That reflects on everything that you're doing in your life. So if you half-ass one thing, you're going to half-ass the other. So give this time and really find out who you are and take full out massive action when it comes to that. If you're always thinking average, you're always thinking mediocre, you're always thinking less of yourself, you're always thinking doubt, you're always thinking fear, you're always thinking, what if this happens? What if it could go wrong? That will take a huge part, that will become part of your consciousness. It's always going to be repetitive. Instead of thinking, what could go wrong, why don't you program your mind into thinking, what could go right? What if I could do this? What if I did give it my all? What if it did go right? What if this could create me more of a life that I want? And my favorite quote is, how you do anything is how you do everything. Like, that is literally life. How you do one thing is how you do the next thing, right? And basically what happens, if once you do that, you start half-assing everything, right? And you'll never really complete any task, and you're pretty much spreading yourself way too thin, where 1 year, 2 years, 3 years go by and you realize that you literally haven't accomplished anything that you wanted in your life. Sell yourself every single day on your abilities. Sell yourself on the person that you want to become. Sell yourself on your goal that you want to achieve every single day. And according to your belief, it will literally manifest into whatever it is that you are doing into your life. Speak it into existence. Tell the world exactly what you want. Pray on it and only think of that. You control your thoughts. Whatever you think about most, that's what's going to show up in your life on a day-to-day basis. So find out what it is that you want and chase after it.